Good afternoon, Rose. My name is
Hi, good
Zor.
afternoon.
Good afternoon. My name is Zori Rush. I've been collecting videos of Social Security Administration employees who have actual and constructive knowledge that my records in there are contested as false and are actively engaged in waterboarding a United States citizen to prevent misinformation from being reported against a Social Security Administration employee. I'm going to be calling you guys until I get the phone call I was assured by your teleservice representative. Is there anything you would like to say on behalf of the United States Social Security Administration? Please remember, you're live for the world to see.
Good afternoon, sir. So I appreciate the information you provided. Um, Now, who were you trying to get a hold of? Who were you trying to reach? You were expecting a call back?
The Social Security Administration teleservice at this phone number scheduled an emergency phone call because you have actual and constructive evidence that I'm looking for an attorney and a doctor with the benefits that your Social Security Administration employees have stolen and passed out as salaries.
Give me just one moment, please, and I'll see what resources I can provide you with, sir. Would you please hold for one moment?
The world is holding. The whole world is holding.
Thank you, sir. One moment, please.
Without all of us, I mean.
Right. And you should tell, I mean, yes, it happened when he rode down the escalator, but it happened yesterday too. I mean, Mitch McConnell and Republicans brought themselves to condemn Yay and Nick Fuentes, but they weren't particularly harsh or enough. They didn't condemn Donald Trump. They didn't say this disqualifies him from ever running again in the Republican Party. And if he does and he wins, I won't support him. Mitch McConnell's current position is that if Donald Trump is the leader, is the nominee for the Republican Party in 2024, he's got Mitch McConnell's vote. By the way, Donald Trump takes after Mitch McConnell's wife, Elaine Chao, with incredibly racist attacks.
Which is just so mind-blowing to me that Mitch McConnell, for example, but the Republicans writ large care so much more about holding on to power for themselves that they will let the former president of the United States desecrate their actual spouse for the sake of holding on to their own power. I think that there's another piece of this, though. While the politics are profound and deeply matter, what these politicians are going around saying on the stump, and what we are repeating in the media that they've said. The other piece of this are the platforms that have really risen up over the last decade that have allowed the hate, the lies, the misinformation, the disinformation, and all of the vileness that had been pushed to the underbelly of our society to then spread and become mainstreamed. And so you've got so many social media platforms, and just the way that media is moving that is unchecked. So people are believing what is reinforced to them that they already believe, and they think that it is the majority and that it is true and that a lot of people agree with them, when in fact it may be few in numbers. But the way that these systems are designed.
Of opponents' homes. So he's kind of like an Antifa journalist, and the fact that he's the national correspondent for the Washington Post, he's masquerading as, I wouldn't call him a Leninist, but you know what? I'm going to lift the ban on personal attacks. Okay, fair enough, right. Jessica, even Bill Clinton, I mean, come on, Bill Clinton's a smart guy. He says that the Republicans, before the election, they always find a new way to scare the living daylights out of swing voters about something, and he said crime was it. He knows better.
But he was right. And he was right about the caravan when that was what it was in 2018. I gotta say, that was the most insane description of Philip I've ever
What did I
heard.
say? say that was factually inaccurate.
I actually don't know how tall is it. What do you like on Bravo? Anyway, and I know
You watched it.
you watched stuff with Emma. You watched Southern Charm.
I watched Southern Charm.
I believe you do.
I watched a couple episodes.
So there's a confusion that happens between things that matter and things that decide an election. And that's really what went on here with crime. Crime did matter. It mattered to Democrats and Republicans and independents, but it did not swing the election. And Republicans thought that that was what was going to happen, and Democrats knew that there were other issues that were going to be more important. But we did lose 4 congressional seats in New York, and I believe that Lee Zeldin making crime such an issue here was a central factor in losing those seats, and we could have held the House.
Did move the election in terms of the House. The Democrats favored Crypto Creek Sam Bankman-Fried giving his first on-camera interview. We're going to tell you what the disgraced mega donor just said.
When you get a chip in your windshield, trust Safeway. This couple was headed to the farmer's market. When they got a chip, they drove to Safeway for a same-day repair. And with their insurance, it was no cost to them. That's service the way you need it.
My most important kitchen tool, my brain. So I choose Nariva Plus. Unlike some others, Nariva Plus is a multitasker supporting 6 key indicators of brain health to help keep me sharp.
Thank you so much for your patience. I have a question for you, just so that I give you the proper information.
Sure. Go ahead.
Now, if I, correct me if I'm wrong, but you stated that you are concerned that Social Security employees are stealing your identity?
I know that you have. I'm not concerned about it. I'm not concerned about it at all. I know who has access to my personal, private, personal identifying information. I know the Privacy Act laws. I know your program operation manual procedures. I know the records that you have under my name are false, and I know you're not letting me get them corrected. You also know it.
Well, sir, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to help you, and I have
I
not
know,
asked
I
you for your
know.
Social
I'm
Security
just
number
trying to
yet. I'm just trying to
go ahead.
direct. So there are a few things you can do.
Uh huh.
If you feel that someone has access, unauthorized access to your
Uh huh.
records,
Yeah.
and if you feel that it
Did you
is
forget I was
uh,
recording you
an
waterboard?
employee or,
I'm recording you
pardon me?
waterboard me while the Social Security Administration holds my records. So you talk, that gives me a break from the waterboarding. Thank you.
Well, sir, I have questions for you though.
That go
So just
ahead.
to
I
reiterate,
have questions
so
for the Social
what I
Security
heard you say,
Administration. I
pardon
have
me?
questions for the Social Security Administration, like why have you not corrected my records like I told you to? That's my question.
Okay. But when you called
Yeah,
earlier, you stated you were concerned.
I'm calling because you're actively engaged in waterboarding simultaneously with Amazon. And I don't believe the United States authorized the Social Security Administration to waterboard United States citizens to hide property.
Well, what I could do is I could
Uh,
advise you.
I know what you
There
can do.
are
I know.
provisions on the Privacy Act, and
Yeah, I know. I know.
you have the
Of
right
them.
to report
You
this.
violated all of them. I already did. I already did. I know how big the investment is in the disability trust funds.
Would you like so all
I
federal,
only
state, and
way
local
to
government
I know
agencies
the
must
only way
comply
to
with the
protect
provisions of.
I know the only way to
I'm sorry, sir.
protect
I
my
can't.
property against
What would you
your
like?
waterboarding is to allow you to kill me. Only way I can protect my property against your waterboarding is to allow you to kill me or wait until I can get you to court and prove you've been waterboarding. So I'm just waiting.
So you have the
This
right
is
to
about
report it, sir.
waterboarding.
Would
This
you
is
like me to
about
provide you with
waterboarding.
information
This
for
is about
reporting
waterboarding.
your
This is
concerns?
about waterboarding.
Would you like me to provide you with
I'd
the
like for you to
information to
stop
report this, sir,
waterboarding.
or would
I'd
you like
like for
me
you to
to
stop
provide you
waterboarding
with the?
me.
And I'm
I'd
sorry,
like
you're
you to
not
stop
allowing me to
waterboarding
speak.
me. I'd
If
like
you
you to
don't allow
stop
me to speak, I will
waterboarding
need
me.
to release the call.
I've already released the call.
Very well, sir. So what would you like me to do for you today?
I'd like for you to stop waterboarding me, as I just stated.
And so the purpose of your call today, what would you like me to do?
To be recorded waterboarding me while you have false records paying your salary with my name on it. That's why. That's why you're here right now.
So what I can do, sir, I could provide you with the name of the agency where you could report this so that you could report the information that you
All
have.
right. I know what you
Would
can
you like
do.
me to do that now?
I know what you can do. I told you what I'm doing.
Okay, sir. If you do not want this information from me, I will need to release the call. I could provide it to you now.
No one's stopping you.
It's information
No
policy
one's
branch,
stopping you.
Office of Information and
You have
Regulatory
actual
Affairs.
and constructive knowledge that I have accused you of using the Social Security Administration's property of
Sir, I am
waterboarding
sorry
me
to
because
interrupt you.
you
Sir,
don't want to
I'm
change
sorry to
my
interrupt
records.
you. I'm
So
trying to
you
help
just
you.
go ahead. All right.
Would you like me to provide you
What
with
I
that
want to
address,
do
sir?
is record you talking while I'm talking, well, like I just did. That's what I want to do.
So, if I may, I could provide you with the office where you could
What you
report this
did, you
information?
did exactly what you want. You do whatever you want to do because I'm just recording you
Okay,
getting
so I
paid.
will, I
Whatever
will,
you do is you're gonna get paid while you have false records in my name. You're gonna get
and
paid.
again, you are within your right to report that
Right. I
information.
already did. I
And
already did. I already
if
did.
I may speak,
I've
you're
already
speaking over
did.
me, sir. If
I
I
called to
may, you mentioned that
record you
I could go ahead
waterboarding.
and give
I
you this
called to
information.
record
If
you
you allow me, I
waterboarding.
will do
I
so.
called to record you waterboarding. I didn't call to hear what you had to say. I called to hear you waterboarding a United
Well,
States
thank you for your
citizen.
call, sir.
I
And
called to
if you're
record you waterboard a United States citizen while getting paid for false records in the name Zori Rush. That's what I called for. Get your money, honey.
well, thank you for calling, sir. Is there anything else I can do since you're
You
not
can
allowing me
get
to
your
give you
money
the
like I
information
just
that I'm
told you.
trying
You
to
can
give you?
get your
Because
money
every
like
time
I
I
just
speak,
told you.
you
You can
interrupt.
get
So
your
if you
money
would
from
like,
waterboarding United States citizens. Get your money from
I'm sorry,
waterboarding
sir. I
United
will need to
States
release the
citizens.
call at this time. You're not allowing me to speak. If
Oh,
you would
now
like, you
I'm
can
not
give the call
allowing
back
you
at
to
1
speak.
800.
Now I'm not allowed. It's been 17 minutes. You decide what to do with the call while I'm recording you waterboard me. Thank you.
Well, sir, thank you. If you would like to
Thank
speak with someone
you.
else, you may call us
Oh,
back at 1
I
800
already have a call later line. I'm gonna be calling you
We are
all
here to
day.
assist
I'm
you.
gonna be calling you all day
Thank you,
tomorrow and the
sir.
day
You have a good
after
day.
until
I
I
will
get the
release the call
call
at this
that
time
you
since you're not
your
allowing me to
agent
speak.
said was coming to me.
Thank you.
Again, I'm gonna call all of you.